Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's WinterhelmGames. We're back with another reaction and skin from the Templin Institute, and I came across this one again from Warcraft, and it's about Clan Bronzebeard. So obviously get into the history of the clan, things like that, and you know what? I know some. Obviously I've played Warcraft for years. I don't know all of the details of all the different backstories from the different races, but I know enough to get me by. But it's interesting to get into all the same. So if you like these kinds of videos and your reactions, like and subscribe, comment down below, share the video, whatever you need to do. Help me out. Helps out the analytics in the channel as well. Gets it seen by a lot more people. A lot more support for the channel would be great. Let's get up to 1,000 subscribers. Let's try and make it happen. Try and get the first milestone anyway. Let's get into it. Clan Bronzebeard. I've got a dwarf myself and it's fun roleplay.
Carved into the great mountain range of Khazmodan lies the dwarven city of Ironforge. It stands as a testament to dwarven ingenuity, a subterranean fortress capital that beneath snow-swept peaks roars with the fires of industry and the boasts of drunken frivolity. With the formation of the Grand Alliance, dwarves of every clan can be found tending to the hearths of its shops and inns, or working tirelessly as smiths in the Great Forge. Gnomish refugees and human travellers, even the elves, Draenei, Worgen, and Pandaren, can sometimes be found wandering its streets, but there can be no mistaking that Ironforge is a dwarven city. And here, one dwarf clan stands as the first among equals, Clan Bronzebeard. It was under the leadership of Agrim Bronzebeard that the clan first rose to a place of prominence and earned the respect of its partners and rivals. For many long centuries, Clan Bronzebeard and the other dwarves of Khazmodan lived in peace with one another, sworn to the authority of the High King Modimus Anvilmar. The Bronzebeard clan enjoyed close ties to the High King, becoming the great defenders of Ironforge. With Anvilmar's death, however, building resentments between Clan Bronzebeard and the other two largest clans of Ironforge, Wildhammer and Dark Iron, spiraled into civil war. For many years, this war raged under the earth and threatened the very foundations of Ironforge. Eventually, Clan Bronzebeard, which had always maintained the largest standing army, overwhelmed Wildhammer and Dark Iron, banishing their survivors into the surrounding wilderness of Khazmodan. While Clan Bronzebeard would secure the respect and eventually the friendship of the Wildhammer dwarves, the Dark Iron clan vowed revenge and turned to sorcery and ancient powers. The last great conflict of the era, known as the War of the Three Hammers, ended with the defeat of the Dark Iron clan and the devastation of their lands at the hands of an elemental they had dared summon out of desperation. The ruin of Dark Iron further cemented the preeminence of the Bronzebeard clan. Their kings ruled over Ironforge and Khazmodan unchallenged, gaining new allies in the humans of Stormwind, and through them, a partnership with the High Elves of Silvermoon. Ironforge was restored to its former glory, and a mighty bridge, one of the greatest engineering projects of the dwarves, built across the Thandol Valley. During the First Great War against the Orcish Horde, King Magnai Bronzebeard endured years of bloody sieges and ensured the gates of Ironforge were never breached. Bronzebeard cannons, demolition experts, and skilled blacksmiths became integral parts of the war effort, ensuring Clan Bronzebeard, and by extension all Ironforge, would forever be a leading member of the growing alliance. While victory was secured, Clan Bronzebeard suffered repeated tragedies in the uneasy peace that followed. King Magnai would be cursed and petrified, his brother, Moradin, presumed dead, and the rule of Moira Bronzebeard would lead Ironforge into tyranny and ruin. The unexpected return of Moradin has brought prestige back to Bronzebeard, which today is represented in the Council of the Three Hammers. This regency rules the kingdom of Ironforge in the absence of the High King, and ensures the Bronzebeard clan a place of authority and respect. While the high seat of Ironforge remains empty, and Moradin Bronzebeard carries the title of High Thane rather than High King, the clan remains a powerful force both in Ironforge and across Azeroth. It endures like the capital itself, with the hammer of industry, toast to song and story, and for all the raging of its enemies, never broken.
Very good. Say dwarves are very, very good. A great race.
The Templin Institute investigates the nations.
It's very fun to roleplay a dwarf and getting into the history of it. And yeah, when you look at the cultures of every race, it's really good. It's really diverse as well. So it's great to see how people can react and judge, I suppose, for want of a better word, how people are and what they do. With their characters and how they respect or disrespect equally different races based on what they have done in the past or what they know they're doing currently. So yeah, it's very, very good. But if, as I said before about the Warcraft video, about the whole rivalry between the Horde and the Alliance, it's something that's always ongoing, to the point now at the moment here in 2025. They're obviously got to the point now where they are at an uneasy peace since the last war ended, since they got rid of Sylvanas and the whole thing with Shadowlands. Hopefully they'll get back to another conflict at some point, because it's always good to see that rivalry still alive between the Horde and the Alliance, because while they have bigger fish to fry, I suppose, with a lot that's going on, it's kind of like the enemy of my enemy is my brother, is my friend, I suppose. It's the old adage. Yeah, so they're kind of working together to combat a greater threat at the moment. But we'll see what happens. Metzen is back on board, which is good. So hopefully the stories after the war within, then Midnight and the Last Titan. Hopefully after all that's done, we will see another 20 years of generational kind of storytelling going on with this. So I think there's a lot of good stories to come. But Jeff, definitely that's very good. I enjoyed that. So like and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. Why do I always say content? Content. I should try to speak properly, which would be handy. But yes, if you enjoy this content, like and subscribe. Let me know down below what you do play the game and what you do and what you don't and what you role play. Let me know. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.